just because we can edit this part out later. Um, so Nebula, we are reading. Yeah, let me copy and paste the link to make sure that this is right. Uh, Copy, paste. So there's the link for you.
Right.
Let me see. Let me see.
It's a Pokemon fan fiction.
League of Ultimates.
Yeah. Because what was you said it was cringy but a lot of fun, you said? Or what was the terminology you used?
A little bit of context. So,
Oh, Jesus Christ, there's 53 chapters. Oh my god.
We're not reading that
Yep.
much.
Well,
Who finds the time to
let me
write
explain.
53 chapters of fanfiction? I
I
need to
mean,
applaud
ask
those people.
Media. He wrote 131.
No, I don't know how he
I
does
have
it.
I have to applaud those people on their dedication.
Well, you said it was
Because,
one of the
like, good
cringiest
lord.
but interesting anime trainer fics.
Okay. So here's the thing. This was actually one of the most influential fanfics I've ever read when I think it was at 15. I initially found it because it was an advanced shipping, aka Ash and May romance fanfiction, but it actually turned out to be an adventure AU fic, an entirely new Pokemon region that this author made up.
So this
And
author just made up an entire region?
of its faults, but again, I don't know if we're ever going to get that far into it. But essentially, yeah, she created her own adventure fic with Ash's friends. Well, I'm not going to say what friends specifically, but they were traveling around the region, and she had got it into about 2 years before she just canceled the fic because while her writing style, I remember, drastically improved, she just kind of lost focus, and apparently she wanted to be a professional writer, so she just kind of. Plus, I think the X and Y anime was screwing with her headcanon, so she was like, no, I'm not going to deal with this anymore.
Yeah, that's kind of why I stopped writing fan fiction because I just wanted to write my own stuff. So like, um,
Yeah, so I remember that there is a lot of really cringy stuff in this, but there is I remember there is some genuine good adventure and battle writing in this. I don't know how it's gonna hold up now that I'm an actual adult, but I'm hoping it'll be good.
Oh
or
yeah, there was. Oh yeah, I know entirely what you're talking about, Light Dark, because there was a, there was a, there was, there is a Smash Brothers fan fiction, and I'm pretty sure, like, when I explain like what it is, you'll, it's the longest recorded piece. It is the longest fan fiction ever written.
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I know immediately what you're talking about.
Yeah, and it starts off really stupid, but it gets really good, and it's still going as far as I know.
Oh my goodness, it's the
Um,
One Piece of fan fiction. How?
So let me. All right. So here, let me explain. So here, let me explain. The story was started back in 2008.
Oh my
Back when
god.
Super Smash Brothers Brawl was the newest Smash Brothers game, and it's still going.
Oh wow, that's
Dedication to keep this on for 11 fucking years.
Yeah, like
wow.
and it gets really good. Like I've been, like another thing is that all the chapters are so ungodly long. It starts off really stupid. So the kid is like lives in our world, the real world, but he has a Lucario there with him that got transported into the real world when lightning hit his Nintendo 3DS while he was playing Pokemon Diamond. It was so dumb. It was
Wow.
such a dumb. It was such a dumb backstory, but
Oh, that reminds me. I do know there is this part around midway through the fanfic. I don't know if we're ever going to get this far, but there's actually a tournament arc
Oh,
and
fun! I love
the
those.
chapters get so obnoxiously long. I literally could not read it all. I'm just like, okay, I'm skimming through this. I'm figuring out who's beating who and who's moving on. That's it.
All right, so are we ready to start? I'm
Yeah.
already
Yeah, who's
halfway
gonna be
through my
reading?
glass of water. Oh, all right. Who wants to read? Cause, or I guess we should probably do like an intro or something. I guess.
Yeah.
I'll read it if you want.
All right, you're a much better reader than I am. Well, at least when it comes to out loud reading. So,
In here.
all
Yeah,
right.
it's literally all. It's literally what my entire channel is. Well, not literally, but
Yeah, cause your other half is Vocaloid stuff.
yeah. My other half is trying to get Vocaloid to work.
I should probably I should
Uh,
link your channel in the description if we I guess yeah. Okay. We ready to start?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think so.
Uh I don't know how to do intros. I'm not good at them. Uh
It's like the
or I
most
could just have the
YouTube
whole
intro you could ever
thing
think
in
of.
or if I could just have the whole first part in and just not even bother with an intro. um
This is it. This is the fanfic we're going.
Yeah,
We're reading.
we're doing the podcast that I said I was gonna do in like I don't know part 11 I think I don't remember, but yeah we're doing it. We're doing a Pokemon fan fiction. Fun.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be
Nebula.
fun. There's gonna be a lot of blood, sweat, and tears.
But yeah,
Mostly tears.
this is y'all know who I am. The 5 subscribers that I have right now. Nebula, you are NebulaPro2, right? Am I wrong?
Yes,
Am
I
I right?
am. I am NebulaPro2. Hello, I'm NebulaPro2. I do fan fiction readings, and I also make music, mainly Vocaloid music, because I'm not actually talented enough to play my own instruments. Lol.
Aw.
Uh, but um, but yeah, Rolls, thank you for having me on this little podcast of yours. I'm so ready.
And Light Dark, do you have anything you want to say before we start?
I mean, I highly doubt that any of your 5 subscribers are roller coaster enthusiasts, but I do have an Instagram if you're an enthusiast, Light Dark Coasters. Other than that, I do nothing except being a broke college student.
Light dark coasters. That sounds so amazing.
All right.
I plan to update it more. I actually just started it a few weeks back.
Awesome. Y'all are gonna have to send me the links so that I can link them in the doobly doop.
So you
Got
can
you, fam.
so you can doobly doop. All
Oh,
right.
also
Yeah.
follow me on Twitter. I never post, but you
Yeah.
you can get some
Follow
good
me on
feeds.
Twitter. I have like no followers. I usually link that in my descriptions. So, Nebula, do you have a Twitter?
I do have a Twitter. It is at Officer Nebula on Twitter. Um, I don't update either there either. Well, more like I shit post sometimes. So
That's all you need on Twitter.
All right. So,
really,
I know I said that I didn't want to be the guy who plays Pokemon. So instead we're reading Pokemon now. So isn't that fun? We're reading a Pokemon fanfic. League of Ultimates. And Nebula's gonna read because I'm not that great at it, and Light Dark didn't really I don't know. Does Light Dark want to read it?
I mean, I could read it, but it's something I've already read, so I think it'd be more
Oh,
fun for Nebula to read it.
yeah.
alrighty.
I've never seen this. I've never seen this story before. This is
And it's weird that it actually has a lot of faves and follows.
it's
It
a
has
brand.
it had a decent following in the day.
It's a
Oh yeah,
this
it's
is
got
a
oh my,
brand.
it's got over 1,000 reviews. Wow.
This is
Yeah.
this was published in 2011. My God.
Yep. And it was ran for almost 2 years, and then she just gave up in March 2013. But so
Damn.
she uploaded really. I remember she uploaded really frequently, like for the first 40 chapters, and then it became a lot more erratic.
Damn.
It
Well,
says
then
that the
let's,
status is complete though.
Well, I think that's because the story is discontinued, so there's no real reason. Like,
Yeah,
so I
if
okay.
you
guess
go on her author profile, she'll. Where is it? Oh yeah, she'll literally say on like October 22nd, 2014, should have announced this a long time ago, and I'm no longer working most of my stories, including League of Ultimates. So
Oh, this is like Destiny. It's her first fanfic, as it is my first podcast.
wow,
All right,
we're growing with
we're
the authors. That's a
we're
wholesome
grow
thought.
the author that's already like
but when
done
Girls gets
this
to a
like
million
8 years ago.
subscribers, then you'll know we were there first.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. We've wasted enough time.
Okay.
Uh,
Am I reading the author's note? The
I mean,
words in bold?
if you want to, it's on the screen. I mean, they've already probably read
Oh.
it by now.
Oh, okay. All right. Chapter 1, Unova League Final Battle. Ash versus Alder. Man, I have not played the Unova League. That's weird.
Yeah, Alder's the champion, by the way. If you...
Okay. All right, he's the final boss.
Yeah, final
Well,
boss. Even
okay.
though it's technically Geddis, but or
Yeah.
Getsis. I don't remember his name pronunciation.
Black and white games aren't canon in this fanfic. This is just anime canon.
Right. You're right.
Right.
Because it's got Ash as the
Welcome.
main character.
Welcome, one and all, to the final battle of the Unova League Conference, the announcer's voice blared through the speakers of the stadium. Throughout the stadium, there were thousands of cheering people in the stands, including a girl with long purple hair and a boy with short green hair. In between the two sat two Pokemon. One was a reptilian Pokemon with long gray tusks and red tips and a green cowl. The other was a cat Pokemon with a gold charm on its forehead, cream-colored fur, and a brown-tipped tail.
Wait.
In the middle of the stadium was a large battlefield with two competitors on either side of it. One was a boy wearing a red cap with a white front and a blue Pokeball symbol on it that covered a head of messy black hair. He had intense brown eyes and a little lightning bolt and little marks on his cheek. He wore wait, does Ash have lightning bolt shake marks on his cheek?
It's never explained what those are, but they do look like lightning bolts.
I don't know why.
I've
I
seen
know.
Working character design choice, or
I've
is it actually
seen
some sort of bodily function? I have no
I
clue.
know. Now I know what the author is talking about. Wow, they never do explain what those are.
Yeah, I remember there was one video that from a channel that I used to subscribe to because they stopped uploading. But there was a video like 50 things wrong with the anime, and like one of them was the fuck are these? So
I think they're supposed to be like blushes almost.
I don't
Maybe
know.
they're
Like
just
like the
weird
tops of the
cheek
cheek.
hairs, I don't know.
No, they look kind of like blushes almost, but it's still really weird.
Yeah.
Like what they are.
In
Okay.
either case, it's a really weird character design choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
It
it's
does
just
make
to
him
kinda make it-
recognizable though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wore a blue and white jacket with a yellow zipper, black pants, and red and black high tops. Beside him was a small yellow mouse Pokemon with red cheeks, black tipped ears, brown stripes on its back, a mouth that looks like a sideways 3, and a okay. And the tail that looks like a lightning bolt.
He's
The
got
other
the uwu
competitor-
face.
Yeah, he's got that would it be Owo in this case because his eyes are open?
Oh yeah, he's got the OO face.
If it was Brock, it'd be Ulu.
Oh yeah.
I want to find. I'm now gonna go find a meme of Brock with the uwu face. Oh lord. The other competitor was a tall man with red and orange hair, put in a ponytail that made it look like his head was on fire. He wore a beige poncho with red and orange and black stripes on it, white pants that looks like they were torn at the bottom, and black sandals. Around his neck, he wore a necklace of 6 Pokeballs tied together with thread.
Oh, he's such a
It
cool
all
design. I love
I
him.
know. It all comes down to this, the announcer continued, yelling into his microphone. It's an epic battle between young trainer Ash Ketchum of Pallet Town and the Unova League champion himself, Alder. Ash looked over to his opponent, who simply nodded at him. Ash looked into the stands and saw Iris. Cillian.
Wait, why is
Silent?
Silent.
yeah?
There we go.
Why is Meowth with them?
Meowth and Iris's fracture cheering.
Wait,
Okay,
it's a
cheering him
fracture?
on.
I'm gonna interrupt you for a second. The Meowth and Iris's fracture are explained later, and it's really, really weird. So
Okay,
just ignore
I was
that
gonna
for right
say,
now.
like,
We'll figure it out.
Iris's Axew never evolved. I don't recall.
Well, again, this was the middle of Best Wishes when this fic was
Yeah,
made, so
and I
she
think
was
that's
like, well,
about
this
when
is
I
probably
dropped
how
the
it's going
show
to end
too.
up.
I dropped the show around Best
Yeah.
Wishes anyway, because
I
I
kinda
just
stopped-
got fed up with Black and White.
I kind of stopped caring about Pokemon after Diamond and Pearl, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
I stopped.
Same here,
I
and
stopped
then I got to
really-
XY, and suddenly I fell in love with Pokemon
Yeah,
all over again.
XY
and I
was
continued
great,
to.
but like Black and White, it's almost like Ash forgot all his time as a trainer.
Yeah,
A complete hard reset. Like, even
Yeah.
more so than Advanced and Diamond and Pearl. It's crazy.
Yeah, it
I
was
stopped.
nuts.
I stopped watching towards Battle Dimensions. Although Battle Dimensions had a kick-ass theme song, and I will fight anyone who says otherwise.
Dimension Pokemon.
On a road far from home,
You
never
don't have to be alone.
alone.
Yes!
Strong together we will be.
It's
our
destiny.
destiny.
We will be heroes.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm having more fun with this than I am with my Let's Play.
I remember, man. The Diamond and Pearl theme was great, though.
It was.
Yeah.
That rap slaps every time. But anyway,
I know.
okay. But back to the story. Let's see here. Ash looked down at his.
Oh.
Oh,
You
okay.
turned into a robot.
Oh, did I turn
And
into a
before
robot?
Pikachu talks.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, just read the Ash look down sentence again.
Okay.
Because it's
Ash
my
looked down
audio
at his
that we're
partner.
recording.
Ash looked down at his partner Pikachu, who winked at him, showing that he was ready to help him with the battle.
Oh, Pikachu's so cute.
I know. Too wholesome. He's too wholesome for this world. The referee then stood on his podium in the middle of the field to the side. He raised both green and red flags. This will be a 6-on-6 battle. Substitutions are allowed. The
It's
referee
not
said to
the
the
correct
two
spelling of
opponents.
allowed.
Oh yeah,
Allowed-
that's
oh.
not right.
Oh wow! It's not.
Oh
This is giving me Aros flashbacks.
yeah,
Oh no. Oh well, no. Aros just misspelled words completely, though.
yeah. He's just using this
Yeah.
one's just using the wrong word entirely.
Which in
Yeah,
which in some cases can be an even greater offense.
Yeah.
The referee said to the two opponents, once all 6 Pokemon are on one side or all knocked out, the battle is over. The referee raised his flags higher than ever. Ash grabbed a Pokeball from his belt and tossed it into the air. Superior, I choose you.
Wait,
He yelled as
wait, what?
Ash,
When did he have a superior?
I don't remember him having
Again,
a superior in
theoretical canon.
Right,
when
sorry.
was
Is that...
Unova Black and White was Unova, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I don't remember
Ash
him
had a
having.
Snivy, which never evolved, but I guess she thought he was going to be a superior.
Oh, he did have a
and
Snivy. I forgot about that. I thought someone else had a Snivy.
everyone
That's why
does.
I was questioning the superior. Because I forgot he had a Snivy. I remember the Oshawott. But
I don't remember much about. Black and White. Because that's
me
when
neither.
Because that's when I stopped regularly watching the show.
Yeah.
I know some things about it, most of them being very bad things. So.
Ash yelled as the ball popped open and a large green snake-like Pokemon appeared onto the field. The ball then flew back through the air and Ash gracefully caught it.
Ooh.
Just imagining
I
like
didn't.
the ball the ball flying into Ash's hands while the swan like plays in the background. Or the like the Nutcracker or something like that.
Player where the ball just lands on the tip of his finger, he just spins it around.
You're watching it spin around and then you just hear Isn't that the Comet Observatory? Isn't that part of the Comet Observatory theme in Mario Galaxy?
Yeah.
I thought so.
I don't remember.
But okay.
I don't know. Oh, but okay. A grass type, eh? Alder said with a smirk. He then took a Pokeball from his necklace and threw it to the field. A Selgor? Is that it? A Selgor. I need your assistance. In a flash.
Why is he using Paul's battle cry?
In a flash of blue light.
Oh, is that what Paul said? I don't remember.
Yeah, blank. Wait. No. It wasn't Paul. It was Brandon.
I don't
Pokemon
remember
that
Brandon.
looks like it wore a pink helmet. Oh, I don't really know. So,
you Google his name
I'm
for.
at least familiar with.
What type is he?
Yeah, I'm the least familiar with a lot of the.
Selgor is a pure bug type. It's supposed to be like a
ninja
okay.
Pokemon. I thought it was like a dark type.
Okay.
I was about to Google it, but well, and
you know, looking at its design, you'd think it'd be like bug dark, but no.
Yeah. Well, if you looked at its like previous evolution, then it would kind of make sense for you.
Yeah.
All right. Where was I? Okay. A Pokemon that looks like it wore a pink helmet wrapped up in blue stripes of cloth-like material appeared on Alder's half of the battlefield. It crossed its arms as if it was in an aggressive mood. Superior versus a Selgor. Is it a Selgor?
I think it's Excelgor.
Excelgor. Okay, got it. Excelgor. The referee stated as he brought down both flags to signal the start of the battle. Let the battle begin. Superior, use Leaf Blade, Ash commanded. Superior's long Superior's tail began to glow a light green color. It then sprung into the air and aimed to slash down at Excelgor using its tail. Excelgor, use me first, Aldor instructed. Good lord, I can't read today. Excelgor then swiftly jumped into the air with great speed and hit Superior with its arm. Which was glowing green like Superior's leaf blade. Upon impact, Superior was knocked to the ground. How did Excelgor hit Superior so fast and so powerfully? Iris asked, surprised by how Excelgor had hit Superior.
Oh, it's doing the same thing the anime does.
Literally says, how did Excelgor hit Superior so fast? Iris asked, surprised by how Excelgor hit Superior and knocked to the ground so fast.
Wait, Ralts, what were you laughing? What's so funny?
Well, it's doing the same thing the anime does whenever like Pokemon uses a move and it surprises the characters, and then the two people that are standing to the side is asking the other one, what did that move just do? And it's exposition to the audience.
It used me first, Syllan explained. It's a move that allows the user to hit the foe with a more powerful version of the foe's move if its speed is greater than the foe's. So that means Excelgor is faster than Superior, Iris explained.
It's one of the fastest Pokemon, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Shit, I don't. Man, now we're also doing the Pokemon.
He does the whole talking Pokemon thing.
Dang, man. 10 out of 10 on sticking to the source
Yeah,
material.
yeah, they're
Really?
sticking pretty well to it.
I don't know fraction. I don't know the fraction. Do I have to go back and watch the black and white anime so I can accurately do these voices?
I think it
I
was
don't know, it's
fracture,
something up
something like that.
fracture or something like that. Who cares?
All right. Fracture. Fracture said it's shocked like it's traitor.
Cannon
Oh, I
cross,
could hear it in the
cannon
way you
cross.
read it.
In shock like his trainer. You said it, Meowth said in awe of Excelgor's speed. Superior struggled to get up from the ground. It had an angry look on its face. It glared over to Excelgor like it had damaged its. Now, Excelgor, use Bug Buzz, Alder ordered. Excelgor then made a loud, siren-like noise that caused red sound waves to be sent near towards Superior. Superior, use Coil to spring yourself into the air, Ash yelled. Superior nodded and then coiled its long body up tight. Then, just as the sound waves were about to hit it, Superior launched itself into the air, dodging the Bug Buzz attack. Now, use Leaf Storm, Ash commanded. Glowing green leaves appeared and began spinning around Superior's airborne body. Then they were shot at Excelgor, who was hit due to the Bug Buzz attack. As the many leaves struck it, it was pelted until it fell to the ground. It slowly got up, but covered in the scratches from Superior's attack. At the time, Superior had landed gracefully onto the ground. One thing that I never understood why the anime did that. It's like Superior, use this move so you can do this. It's like the Pokemon probably already knows what the move is. Like I don't know. It's a
Are
weird
you
thing.
like questioning the dodging thing in general? Because I could talk all day about why they did that and why I hate it.
Oh no, I'm just talking about how it's like use this move to, like, for example, use Coil to spring up into the air. It's like the that's the Pokemon, is the one who learned the move. I'm pretty sure it already knows what the move does.
Then again, it's like you could use Coil in a variety of methods. You could spring yourself up into the air or spring yourself off to the side for a new attack. You know what I mean?
Okay, so it's more it's
Since
general
the
use.
anime like
All right.
gives it like the show like the battles like 3 dimensions, like they can move all around the place and they can use moves in creative ways.
Right. Okay.
So like it's not always going to be the same way the move is used. Like because like Vine Whip could be used to like grab Pokemon and just throw them around or something
Yeah, right. Okay.
instead of just
all right.
whack them once.
Excelgor, use Focus Blast, Alder instructed. A light blue ball of energy appeared in Excelgor's arms, and it threw the ball at Superior. Superior, use Leaf Blade to hit it back, Ash yelled. When the attack came close to Superior, Superior swiftly hit it back with its glowing tail. The ball then gained speed and hit the Pokemon who had created it, causing a cloud of dust to surround Excelgor. When the dust cleared, Excelgor was on the ground with swirls in its eyes. Excelgor is unable to battle, the referee stated to the crowd, pointing the red flag at Superior. Superior is the winner! The crowd cheered. Iris and Cillian watched as Alder held out a Pokeball and caused Excelgor to disappear in a flash of red light. Ash is doing pretty well so far, Iris said gleefully. Who can say that they've beaten even one of the champion's Pokemon? That's true, Silent said, focused on the match. But the battle's far from over.
Wait. But the battle's far from over?
But
Oh,
I didn't even notice that.
But is the battle
But
is
the
far from
battle-
over?
but is the battle's far but is the battle is far from over.
Oh.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, but the two it will pull through.
The twipe.
Oh.
It's actually twerp in Meowth's weird accent.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
the
but the toy will pull through. Okay, I hear it now. All right.
Yeah.
Meowth
You
said
remember
with
how
a
he talks.
grin. He always does. Iris and Fracture nodded and returned their gazes to the field. Vanilla.
He uses
right?
a Vanillix? Did he use that in the games?
I'm pretty sure he has a Vanillux in the
Oh
games.
God, that's
Vanillux, I
oh.
need your assistance.
I remember N does. I don't know about Alder though.
Oh, did he? Well,
Vanillux, I need
his
your
team was
assistance.
his N's team was like always like inconsistent though. So like
Alder shouted as he took another Pokeball from his necklace and tossed it into the air. In a flash of blue light, what looks like an ice cream dish. Oh, it's the ice cream Pokemon!
yeah.
Okay. I know what this
By the
one.
way, he does use a Vanillux in the games.
Okay, I know
Oh, he
this.
does?
I
Okay.
know this. I know this Pokemon. I remember being like really upset about this Pokemon when it was first revealed. I was like, "This isn't.
Well,
It's just
everybody
ice.
was.
It's just ice cream." What's even? Granted, I'm a hardcore Gen 1er, so sue me. One of each scoop on an icicle cone, straw sticking out of its right scoop. It floated in the air happily with snow clouds puffing out of snow. Ash looked at the Pokemon. He had seen this Pokemon before in his earlier Unova League battle trip. Trips had been tough to beat, so he didn't know how tough this one would be. He began to consider recalling Superior. However,
Okay, one
That's a smart
second.
move. But
I don't know if you guys know this, but in the actual Unova League, Ash fought Trip in a one-on-one preliminary and won. 6 big rival battle. It was just 1 versus 1 over. Done.
I don't remember who Trip was.
No one does. He's supposed to be like Ash's what do you call a racist based on the region?
Oh, I know which one you're
A
talking about.
regionist?
I
Regionist, I guess. Yeah, he was literally just a regionist.
Oh, that's dumb. I guess that would be.
That's weird.
I guess that would be classist.
I guess. I don't
Or
know.
nationalist, actually. I guess that would be
Nationalist.
what it
There we go.
is.
Yeah, Master. Okay. Anyway, yeah, keep going.
However, he looked at Superior and saw that it was still wanting to battle, despite the damage it had received from Excelsior. You still want to battle? Ash asked. Superior nodded. All right then, let's do this. Superior versus Vanillux, the referee yelled. Let the battle begin. Superior, use Leaf Storm, Ash commanded. Superior launched the glowing leaves at its icy opponent. Vanillux, use Light Screen, Alder instructed. A golden box appeared from around Vanillux, and the leaves bounced off of it and fell to the ground, completely harmless.
Is
Now,
that a
Vanillux,
reflecting move? The fuck?
I
Well, I think that's how it
Should
works
have
in the
said like
anime,
half of
though.
the leaves hit Vanillux and half hit the ground or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, but in
now
the anime,
Vanillux.
I think it does work basically the same as Protect. I think, like
I think
Reflect and Light Screen,
no. I
and
think in Gen 3 it did. In Gen 4 they actually made it work properly.
oh really? No, I
Also,
don't remember. It's been forever since I watched the anime.
whatever. Keep going. I'm just ranting.
Now, Vanillux, use Blizzard, Alder ordered.
Oh
Vanillux opened
God.
its mouths and released blizzards from them. Superior, no! Ash yelled. However, it was too late. Superior now sat on the field in a block of ice, defenseless against any attacks Vanillux used on it next. Finish it off with Flash Cannon, Alder yelled. Vanillux then fired a silver beam of energy at Superior explosion. As the smoke cleared, Superior lay on the ground with swirly eyes. Superior is unable to battle. The winner is Vanillux. Ash returned the
All
Superior
right,
into its Pokeball.
I need to go refill my cup real quick.
Oh,
After,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Let me
Leaving
go
your
real
own
quick.
podcast.
I
Ro?
know. I shouldn't have drank so
Wow.
much before we started, but I wanted to keep my throat nice and moist. So I'll be right
Ew,
back.
moist.
Like,
Ew, that word. Moist.
I
That's a
don't mind the word moist, honestly. I just find it funny because it's
Mm.
become a meme status.
Oh man, I love torturing people with the word moist. Moist.
Moist. I wonder if he's actually just gonna cut this out or leave it in.
I don't know.
If you decide to leave it in, then
Well, then I guess it's time for us musical song and dance now.
yeah. What do you want to do?
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime guy.
Or we can just do
Alright, I'm back. If y'all were talking bad about
Don't mind
me,
having a Pearl theme,
I
so you
will
can keep
know.
this podcast.
Oh, damn it. No, I just kidding.
If y'all were talking bad about me, I will find out when I re-listen to the to the thing.
Alright, let's keep going.
Alright.
Okay, Alright, Ash returned Superior into its Pokeball and then smiled. Thank you, Superior, he said as he put the ball back onto his belt. Take a good, long rest. Well, it's knocked out. I don't really think it has a choice, but...
That's a very common phrase in the anime where
It
the guy
is, yeah.
just recalls long
He's
rest
like,
or
you did a
something.
good job. Now sleep.
You now
Well, even
sleep.
if it's a Pokemon that literally don't damage their opponent at all, he did a good job.
Ash then took another ball from his belt and tossed it into the air, yelling, Scrafty, I choose you! On the field appeared a bipedal lizard-like Pokemon with red mohawk-like crest on its head, yellow molted skin hanging from its shoulders and legs, resembling a hoodie and pants, an orange-colored body with a gray and scaled belly. Oh man, whenever it describes Pokemon, I always remember that all the accessories and everything, all for example, Greninja's scarf is actually just his tongue.
Yeah.
The Emolga's ribbon. What's the pink the fairy type evolution, the pink one that looks like it has all
Leon?
the ribbons?
Oh,
Leon?
Sylveon? Is that it?
Sylveon,
No,
yes.
it's not Sylveon.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, it is
It's
Sylveon?
Sylveon.
Okay.
Yeah, I almost said Evangelion, but that's not right.
Evolution.
Evangelion is my favorite. Is my favorite evolution.
Amazing.
Evangelion.
See, in Antarctica, that would make some sort of thematic sense.
But yeah, Sylveon, but yeah, all of Sylveon's bows and ribbons, and it looks really cute. But then you realize, oh wait, that's its flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Much like Scrafty's yellow molted skin is its pants. It's just ugh. How would
Yeah.
that feel touching it?
No, it's just kind of if the Pokemon gets injured in those places, and it's oh wait, no, that's their actual body. That's just part
Yeah.
of their body. Oh no.
I think it's
Fun stuff,
membrane,
that
isn't
thing.
it?
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. Anyway.
Scrafty, alright. Scrafty versus Vanillux. Let the battle begin! Scrafty, use Brick Break, Ash commanded. Scrafty's arm glowed white, and then it leapt into the air. It brought its arm down on the golden box, causing it to shatter and completely fall apart. Now, before Vanillux can react, Ash yelled, use Crunch! Scrafty's teeth glowed white and then bit down on Vanillux with its mouth. Vanillux screamed in pain and then
Yummy.
fell to the ground.
It's just ice cream.
Oh.
You'll get over it.
He was gonna melt eventually. It's fine. At which Scrafty still clamped on it.
Also,
It
that's
struggled
gotta
to
hurt
get
your
up, but then
teeth,
it
because,
fell.
have you ever, chomped down on ice cream and it, hurts your teeth?
Yes.
Oh my
They
god!
give you hyper brain freeze.
Oh my god, it's like if you're drinking water that's too cold.
Oh. Oh.
It's like water. Why do you betray me?
Like uber ice water. It comes almost right out of the freezer.
Right. Some of the water they would have in the school water fountains. It's super cold. Vanilla.
You actually had cold water in your school drinking fountains. Must be nice.
I only had one fountain that was cold. Every other one was warm.
Yeah,
Every
it
one
was
of mine was warm.
Yeah, it was the same. Yeah, it was the same here. It was we just had one cold water was in the new, and it was only in the new building, and there was always a line for it, but there was almost always people just like freaking trying to get to their next class. So it's like, oh my god, what the hell is going on? It's
You
almost
just
like,
sneak in your bottle so that no one notices.
yeah. All right. Vanillux is unable to battle. Scrafty is the winner. Alder returned Vanillux to its Pokeball, then switched it with another Pokeball on his necklace. You guys are gonna have to help me with this one.
Out again.
Drudigan.
Oh
I
yeah,
need your
Drodigan.
I need your assistance, Alder yelled as he tossed the ball into the air. Soon, a large blue hunchbacked reptilian creature with medium-sized wings, shaped like thistle leaves, and a red head appeared onto the field. Drudigan stood menacingly over Scrafty and roared. Scrafty, however, bared its teeth and stood its ground. Scrafty versus Drudigan! Let the battle begin! Scrafty, use high jump kick! Ash commanded. Scrafty leapt into the air, its knees glowing an orange-red color. Drudigan, use Night Slash, Alder instructed.
What an idiot!
Wait, what?
He uses Night Slash on a fighting type?
Yeah. You think that this would follow like actual game mechanics because they are referenced on occasion,
Not
but
only that, but
they're
he's
not
also a
exactly that smart
champion.
about
I
it.
can understand Ash doing something stupid like that.
Yeah. Oh well.
Excuse me.
This isn't real life. This is anime.
Don't fuck with me. I have the power of God and anime on my side.
Ah.
Alright, Drudigan's claws glowed red, and it struck Scrafty to the ground. Scrafty struggled to get up. Now, finish it with outrage, Alder yelled. Drudigan's eyes began to glow red, and its body became outlined in a red aura. It then went on a rampage and began to attack Scrafty violently with punches and kicks. When it moved away, Scrafty, I keep saying Scraftly. Scrafty lay on the ground with its eyes swirled. Scrafty is
Unable to battle.
let me-
He's the wiener.
Oh, now I'm reading the referee like that.
Yes.
Scrafty, return and take a good rest, Ash said, as Scrafty's Pokeball shot a red light at it, and it caused it to disappear in a flash of red light. He then took a Pokeball from his belt and looked at it, and then looked at the Drudigan. I don't even know. Drudigan,
Yeah.
with a look of determination on his face. Samurott, I choose you! Ash yelled as he threw the Pokeball into the air. In a flash of blue light, a quadruped blue sea lion-like Pokemon appeared onto the field. That's very awkward to read. Samurott, use Aqua Jet, Ash ordered. Samurott jumped into the air, its body surrounded by blue energy. It then became surrounded by water and rocketed itself towards Drudigan. Drudigan, use superpower to grab it, Alder instructed. Drudigan's body became outlined in a blue aura, then held out its hands and caught Samurott as it came in for impact. The water fell to the ground, and Samurott was still held in the air, being damaged by Drudigan's rough skin. Now throw it in the air and jump after it using Night Slash. Samurott was flung into the air, and then Drudigan, God damn it, leapt after it with glowing red
Call
claws.
it D. Call it the D.
The D, no,
The D.
actually, that's gonna make every line with Drudigan funny now. Samurott, quick, use Razor Shell to block it, Ash shouted. Samurott then drew a large beige-colored sword from its leg and slashed the now glowing blue blade onto the Night Slash attack, causing sparks to fly. The two then landed on the ground, both breathing heavily. The battle would be over in one more attack. Drudigan, use Night Slash. Samurott, use Razor Shell. The two of them ran towards each other, claws and blade ready. They both slashed at each other and landed on opposite sides of the field with their backs turned to each other.
Oh, that's so anime.
I know.
Yeah, I remember that.
They both were breathing harder than ever. Then they both fell to the ground, both knocked out. Neither side is able to battle, so this round is pronounced a tie.
Yes. Yes.
Yes! Keep that voice for him. That is perfect.
You are obligated for all future referees and all battles to use that
Yeah,
accent.
no
Oh,
matter
no.
what genre or whatever, no matter what source material it is, that will be the voice for all referees if there's like a tournament arc or something.
Okay.
Even if it was a pre-existing character that didn't have that voice, they then become that voice.
Ash and Alder then both returned their Pokemon to their Pokeballs and took another Pokeball each and threw it to the field. Embor?
Yeah,
Embor.
Embor.
Yep.
Yes, okay. Embor, I choose you! Ash yelled as an enormous, bulky, boar-like Pokemon with a blazing beard of fire appeared in front of him. That's such a cool, a blazing beard of fire.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh.
that's like Endeavor from Hiroaka.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
has-
it really is. I'm surprised I haven't seen memes about that.
Yeah.
Like,
Escavalier?
Cavalier.
Yeah,
Escavalier. Okay. Escavalier, I need your assistance, Alder said as a floating night-like Pokemon with lance hands appeared onto the field. Ambor versus Escavalier. Damn! Embor, use flamethrower, Ash commanded. Embor then released a stream of... Isn't Escavalier a water Pokemon? A water type
Oh, it's a
Pokemon?
bug steel.
Bug Steel, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know which one I was thinking about. I was thinking of Salamancer. Never mind. Oh, it's because it's because I don't. Well, it's because I don't know what these Pokemon look like. So it's like so.
That's what Google's for.
That is what Google's for. But
Yeah.
I'm reading, so I can't.
Yeah.
Man,
Multitask.
Nebula's gonna have to be doing some research after this. Oh, there go my glasses. Okay.
You
All
wear
right.
glasses?
I do wear glasses. Yes.
Whoa.
I don't use them for. I
So
don't.
do I.
I don't wear them all. I don't wear them all the time though. I only wear them when I go out. Alder ordered. Escavalier swiftly dodged the fire attack and then put its lances together and charged towards Embor with a light blue energy shaped like an X appearing in front of it. Excuse me. Embor, quick, dodge it and use Hammer Arm, Ash yelled. Embor just barely dodged the X-Scissor attack, and then as Escavalier was passing it, it hit Escavalier to the ground with an arm that was glowing white. Now, use Heat Crash, Ash instructed. Embor jumped into the air, and an orb of red-orange fire appeared around it. It then fell straight to the ground and landed on Escavalier. After getting off Escavalier, after getting off of Escavalier,
Ooh.
Freudian slip there. Everyone can see that Escavalier had been knocked out.
Nebula's a furry.
Escavalier
confirmed.
is. well, yeah, I am, but like not with Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon's a different area.
Escavalier. Yeah, Escavalier is unable to battle. Ambor is the winner. Alder then returned Escavalier to its Pokeball and put the ball back onto his necklace, grabbing another and tossing it into the air. Volcarona?
Corona.
Volcarona. Oh, yeah, you guys are gonna need. I'm gonna need your guys' help with this next one. Volcarona, I need your assistance! He yelled as a white moth-like Pokemon appeared. Embor, return! Ash said, holding its Pokeball up and causing Embor to disappear in a flash of red light. He then took another Pokeball and threw it into the air.
Unpheasant, I believe.
Pheasant.
It's just
pheasant.
unpheasant.
Peasant.
Unpheasant. Sorry.
Fizzle.
Unpheasant, I choose you, he said as a gray game bird like Pokemon appeared in the sky.
I know it's supposed to be a pheasant, but that's just weird.
Interesting. Well, pheasants are technically like game birds.
Yeah, they are
so.
game birds, so it isn't incorrect, but it's just weird to think about.
Yeah, it's a weird way of describing something, but it's technically not a incorrect description.
Yeah.
This is
All right.
the
Anyway,
the male unpheasant, right? So it's got the weird pink
Yeah,
mask.
I think the males have the pink mask and the females don't. I'm pretty sure. This
All
is
right.
just pure gray.
Okay.
Unpheasant versus Volcarona. Begin. Unpheasant, use aerial ace, Ash commanded. Unpheasant's body was surrounded by white streaks of light as it flew towards Volcarona. Volcarona, use bug buzz, Alder ordered. Volcarona began to make a loud screeching sound, and then red sound waves came from it and hit Unpheasant, hurting it and causing it to fall to the ground. Now use Hyper
Wait.
Beam, Alder yelled.
Hang on a
Volcarona.
minute. Isn't Volcarona a bug type?
Yes, I would
So
assume.
Volcarona's a bug fire.
Yeah.
okay, so he didn't completely have the advantage with Embor. Okay. Because I was gonna say, wait, didn't he have the same advantage if he had Embor? So what was the point of switching out? But okay, if it's also fire, then I guess that.
Yeah, it would be neutral.
Volcarona sent a large orange beam of light down from its mouth onto the grounded Unpheasant. It was so powerful that it knocked it out in an instant. Unpheasant is unable to battle. Volcarona is the winner. Unpheasant.
You gotta say it like in a French accent. Unfaisant.
Unpheasant.
Superior, Scrafty,
Unpheasant.
Samron.
Ash returned Unpheasant to its Pokeball, and just as he was about to send out Embor, he felt a tug on the leg of his pants. He looked down and saw Pikachu with a look of intensity in his eyes. Oh, okay. You want to battle, Pikachu? Ash asked. Pikachu nodded. All right then. Pikachu, I choose you! Pikachu ran onto the field. It looked up at its opponent with sparks dancing on its cheeks. Pikachu versus Volcarona. Begin! I love this voice.
Oh man,
It's
I
so-
love him too.
It's so cringy, but I love it. Valkyrie heat, Alder shouted. An explosion occurred as yellow lightning and white and orange fire collided in midair. Now, Pikachu, use Iron Tail, Ash commanded. Oh, I skipped a line, but it's just Pikachu used Thunderbolt. Sorry.
Yeah.
Pikachu ran in and jumped into the air, its tail taking on a metallic shine. It then struck Volcarona with its tail. Pikachu, finish it off with Electro Ball, Ash instructed. At the end of Pikachu's tail, a yellow orb of electricity appeared, and Pikachu used its tail to launch the orb at Volcarona, creating a cloud of dust. As the dust cleared, everyone could see that Volcarona lay on the ground with swirled eyes. Volcarona is unable to battle. Pikachu is the winner.
Alright, something I've noticed is like these battles are going as quickly as battles are in the games. Because usually at this late, most attacks are like 1 hit or 2 hit kills. But in the anime, it was like a full-on drag-out battle.
Yeah, 6-on-6 battles can last for 2 episodes or even more in the anime. It's
Yeah.
crazy. But yeah, I like
This
this.
is really quick.
They're quick.
This is like the game's level of quick. So I mean, I'm glad
It
it's
does
going by
feel a
quick.
They're
little.
supposed to be. They're
It does.
supposed to
I do
be
like how
tight and intense.
Yeah, I do like how quick they are. The one thing I will say is that I almost kind of don't like how it's kind of treated, where it's like one Pokemon takes out another Pokemon, then another Pokemon comes into place and takes out that other Pokemon, and then it's just
It feels very repetitive, and there isn't a lot of real strategy in place.
Granted, it's like that in the show as well,
It
so
is,
I can't
yeah.
fault them for that. But it is like
That's why I like the one-on-one battles way better. Because when they're like,
Yeah.
I'll battle your Pikachu with my, I don't know, Torterra. And, Pikachu's at the disadvantage because he's an electric type and Torterra is like an earth type. So it's like...
Earth type.
I know, sorry, I'm...
Avatar? Are we doing Avatar now?
Yeah, Yeah, I just finished Avatar, so I've like got that on my mind. But like,
Water tribe.
but he's Water Tribe. But like that.
Yes.
But like, it's interesting because it's 1-on-1, and the main character is at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Which is why I liked
I
the
agree.
Pikachu versus Sandshrew fight in the first series with what's
Oh
his face.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, that was good. Keep going.
There's something in my eye.
Uh-oh.
Listen, your referee. I said, "There's something in my eye."
There's something in.
There's something
There's
in my
something
eye.
in my
Before
eye.
I declare the victor, I need to get this thing out of my eye. I think he got some dust in there with that last attack.
Yeah, man. Like, imagine how the referees feel. Like, the referees are like in the
They-
thick of it. Like,
They
they're
usually
they're
wear
not.
like glasses, like sunshades.
No, but I'm talking. No, but I'm talking like all the fire and electricity
Oh.
that's going on
Yeah,
everywhere.
that's
well,
why I
they're
never
used to it.
understood the
This is-
concept of a referee. It's like, don't they see more of a liability than an asset?
I'm just
They should
wondering why
like
they
be
don't
calling
have,
from like a press box or something.
or like, or
Right.
have. Man, the Pokemon world is hardcore.
Yeah. Oh man. I still
Alder
want to
now
live there
returned
because it's so
Volcarona,
cool.
Volcarona to its ball, and then took the final Pokeball off of his necklace. This has been a great battle, Ash. He yelled across the field. Oh, I'm sorry. This has been a great battle, Ash! He yelled across
They
the
usually
field.
talk at that first volume though when they're talking to each other, which is weird.
He's a very quiet guy, if I remember.
However,
Yeah.
it all ends now. Bouffalant, I need your assistance.
Wait. I call bullshit. Volcarona is his ace, not Bouffalant. Why are you
Oh
singing
yeah.
Bouffalant for the final battle?
Yeah, why wasn't it?
No one gives a shit about Bouffalant. I'm sorry.
In a flash of blue light,
That's
a
like if
large brown.
Cynthia sent out Garchomp on the battle before the final battle.
And like Milotic was her final or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
In a flash of blue light, a large brown buffalo Pokemon with an afro appeared onto the field. Oh, shit, it has an afro? Oh,
I forgot
okay.
about that.
Alright.
Oh,
Bouffalant
I was
is
imagining
amazing.
Tauros at first, but like, yeah.
He's
Bouffalant
literally got
had-
hit for Tauros.
Yeah.
Pikachu versus Bouffalant. Begin! Pikachu, use Volt Tackle! Ash commanded. Pikachu began running at Bouffalant with electricity surrounding its body. Bouffalant, stop it using Earthquake, Alder instructed.
Oh, dang.
Bouffalant stomped its foot into the ground, causing the ground to. I can't speak. Bouffalant stomped its font.
Stop
It's fought.
Stomped its font. Stomped its foot into the ground.
Stomped its Comic Sans into the ground.
No, it stomped its. No, Pikachu was the Comic Sans, and he just stomped it.
He's the Times New Roman.
Causing the ground on the field to break apart. Pikachu was stopped right in front of Bouffalant. Now finish it with Stone Edge, Alder ordered. Stones appeared around Bouffalant's body and began pelting down on Pikachu. Because it had been so close, Pikachu had knocked out. Pikachu is unable to battle. Bouffalant is the winner.
Well, he's still got Samurott and Emboar, doesn't he? Did Samurott
Yeah, he
lose?
still has
I don't
Emboar.
remember.
Oh yeah, Samurai got knocked out, I think.
Oh,
No, he
okay.
still has Emboar.
But that's all he's got is Emboar, right?
Yeah, what a strange finale, but okay.
Yeah. Again, this.
What?
You think it'd be Pikachu versus Volcarona as the final or something?
Yeah, that's what it should have been. I mean, we got that battle, but like, it should have been the final battle.
Yeah. Oh well.
Ash ran out to Pikachu and picked him up, and as he held him in his arms, Pikachu smiled at him, showing Ash that he was okay. Thanks, buddy. Now why don't you take a nice rest?
Fresh.
Now why
Resh.
don't you take a nice
Resh.
rest? Ash said as they walked back to their corner. After setting Pikachu down, Ash took out his final Pokeball. It's up to you, he thought as he threw it into the air. Emboar, I choose you! In a flash of light, the Mega Fire Pig Pokemon. Oh.
I don't think it
So-
mega evolved. I think that's just it's big.
I think that's its literal name is the Mega Fire Pig Pokemon.
Oh, is it?
Pretty sure.
At first when I saw Mega, I'm like, I don't think Emboar has a Mega evolution.
The Mega Emboar doesn't exist, although it would be awesome if it did.
He then began to glare at Bouffalant, who just glared right back. Emboar versus Bouffalant. Final battle, begin! Emboar, use Flamethrower, Ash commanded. Alder, why, Ash, why are you using Flame type against...
Bouffalant's a normal type.
Yeah,
Oh.
Bouffalante's normal.
But isn't Stone Edge a rock type?
It is. Like, Pokemon can learn different types than what it already has. Especially normal types.
I know that. I know that much.
Yeah, normal
That's
types.
weird, that considering that its only weakness is fighting types and rock type moves aren't that effective on fighting types, so
Oh,
I don't know why.
Emboar's a
you
fighting
think
type. He has the advantage.
Ash grimaced as the fire and stone exploded in midair. Emboar, use Hammer Arm. Bouffalant, use Mega Horn.
Wait,
the two
what?
ran
And that's
towards
not
each other.
effective.
Oh, it has 2 horns. That's right. Ooh.
The two ran towards each other. Emboar hit Bouffalant with its arm, and Bouffalant hit Emboar with its horns.
Oh
They
my
were
god.
both breathing heavily. Let's finish this! Both Ash and Alder yelled. Use Flame Charge / Head Charge.
This is...
Emboar began flying down the field, surrounded by fire, and Bouffalant charged towards it with a glowing red afro. Upon impact, a huge explosion occurred. The two attacks hit! The announcer yelled into the microphone. But who won? As the smoke cleared,
Neither.
Emboar and
It's a tie. Right?
and Bouffalant both stood, breathing heavily. Emboar grinned at Bouffalant, who returned it with a similar grin. Then Emboar winced and fell to the ground and
Oh,
swirls
wow.
in its eyes.
Oh, BS.
Well then.
Shit against Emboar with those moves.
Emboar could have totally won that.
Anime.
The stadium then burst into cheers as they clapped and yelled for the winner. Iris, Silent, Meowth, and Fracture, however, looked sadly at the on the field.
they should
Ash
still...
felt-
they should still applaud him. Because, like, he at
Yeah.
least
that was
beat
those are-
5 of the 6 champions Pokemon.
On the field, Ash fell to his knees and returned Emboar into its Pokeball.
This is nice.
Thanks, Emboar, he said sadly. You did a good job. Not good enough. Okay. Pikachu rushed over to comfort its trainer. Ash looked over at Pikachu and smiled. You're right, Pikachu, he said, wiping the tears from his eyes. I shouldn't be down about this. Thanks. Well, at least Ash is crying instead of how it's like in the games where if you lose a battle, your trainer blacks out. The drama queen, like, my goodness.
Hey, losing is a serious offense.
I mean, he
Although
he
granted-
should take pride in failure, though. Because, like,
Although granted, in the Pokemon games, literally, if you lose enough battles, you can go broke. So I,
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
I guess
Don't you love gambling, kids?
I'd black out. Well, then again, I'd black out if I became like how much money did you lose if you lost a battle? It was
The account balance, it says $9.11, 911.
All right, you're right, Pikachu, he said, wiping the tears from his eyes. I shouldn't be down about this. Thanks. Pikachu smiled happily.
Man, some great acting from NebulaPro2.
Yes.
Well, it's just because, like, the Pokemon... Well, because I can't do all the Pokemon voices, so I'm just like,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, whatever.
Monotone it all.
Yeah.
or like do their actual game cries, like "Are you?" or something.
That's just gonna be that's gonna kill my throat. Alder then walked over to Ash with Bouffalon. "Thank you, Ash," he said with a grin. "I haven't had a battle like that in a long time. It was great. Lost." Anyway, Ash got up and shook Alder's hand. "Thank you, Alder," Ash said gratefully. "You showed me that I still have a lot of training to do." That night, after the award ceremony, Ash and the others went to their cabin and fell asleep. Well, at least Iris and Silent did. Ash lay in his bed with Pikachu. He held a small object in his hand. "When we get back, Pikachu," Ash whispered and looked at it in the moonlight, "there's someone that I've got to talk to." Pikachu said with a yawn. "Good night, buddy," Ash muttered. With that, the two fell asleep. The next morning, the three and their Pokemon got up and left for Nuvema Town.
I think.
Nuvema Town. After arriving, they went to Professor Juniper's lab to pick up his other three Pokemon. Then, they went to the Nuvema Town Harbor and said goodbye to each other. Ash, Pikachu, and Meowth were all going together back to Kanto. Iris and Silent were going back to Opaloosid City and Stridon City, respectively. Ash and the two Pokemon then climbed aboard the plane and flew back to their home of Kanto. After a few hours, the three looked out the window of the plane and saw that the Pallet Town Harbor in distance. "We're almost home," Ash thought as the plane began its descent. "Soon, I can finally tell you how I feel."
Wait, is this a shipping pic?
Yeah, this is a shipping pic.
It is a shipping pic.
Oh no!
Shipping isn't the primary focus of it, but
Okay,
for
good, but like still,
like it is.
At the very least, it's not. At the very least, it's not. It's not shipping. Shipping will happen in Chapter 82.
Oh, is this the next time on Dragon Ball Z thing at the bottom?
Yes, I was just thinking that.
Right. Next chapter, Chapter 2, The Homecoming of Ash. A new rival appears. Ash,
really good.
Pikachu, and Meowth are back in Kanto. After being picked up by a certain someone, they make their way back to Professor Oak's lab. However, when old enemies attack stronger than ever, a mysterious trainer from Ash's past just in time to save the day. Who is this trainer? Is he on the good side, or is he a greater threat than the enemies of old? What is his connection with Ash? Will they defeat the evildoers?
Evildoers.
Will they defeat the evildoers? Plus, who has Ash been wanting to talk to? Find out next time in Pokemon, the League of Ultimates.
I'm just gonna say I was listening to the Dragon Ball Z ending theme while you said that. It's amazing.
God, Dragon Ball Z.
How long have we read that for 1 hour?
That was an hour long, my goodness.
Oh man. I don't know if we want to do the second chapter or like put that off until.
Let's not do the second. Let's put off the second chapter, please. I am just
Oh yeah, the second chapter is just as long as the first chapter, so
my
we'll probably
throat
put that off
is
until.
My throat is killing me. It wasn't a bad fic though.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just as cringy as the show, which I'm okay with.
Yeah, it's campy.
It's a lot more faithful to the show than I remembered it.
It's cheesy, but it's that right kind of. It's the correct kind of Pokemon cheese, though. I like it.
You can feel a lot of the passion in the work there.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of love.
Yeah, I mean, it was really like, man, it almost felt like I was just reading the anime. Like it felt real. Like I'm just like, man, I thought it was really good because like I'm reading it and I'm just like, man, I can see all of this happening in the anime. That's great.
Yeah, what I was, I actually feel a little bit disappointed now because I was expecting this podcast to just be like, uh, uh, full on criticizing, which we kind of are doing, but I was expecting the whole thing to be negative, because usually fanfics are pretty
So I
bad.
said it's
But
cringy, but it's also interesting because there
yeah,
are a lot of like really cool writing choices.
yeah, it's,
Like she actually makes the battles relatively short and like keeps them well paced.
I mean, Ralt, if you want to, we can just read Shattered Feelings.
no, that's no.
Who wants to do that? Let's read some good stuff.
I think
Yeah.
it's important to read a
Well,
fic that you can have a lot to praise and criticize about. I think that's important.
I think it's good, and also I think it's good to read like listen. As much as I love to read bad fan fiction, it's like I love to read bad fan fiction, but it's also nice to read a good story. Just so you're not overly negative about everything.
That does get old.
Yeah, as much as I love reading bad fan fiction and reading cringy fan fiction and making fun of it, it's like I still think it's important to be. I think it's still important to have at least have some fanfics that you can still be like very positive, that you can still be very positive towards. Like it's the balance of the universe.
Actually, just give me right now, and I will say they actually explain the Meowth thing in that second chapter.
Oh, they do.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do we
So
want
join us next. So join us next time when we. Just kidding.
do we want to do another one in the future? I mean,
I'd be down to do another one in the future. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to do all of them though, because
we're not doing all of them.
Oh,
Unless it's
say
like a
when
slow.
you really shouldn't be going more than 25 because once you get the tournament arc, it's like it's pretty much unreadable at that point
Oh, okay.
because it's just so obnoxiously long. After chapter 40, she actually really improves her overall writing. Like, but I wouldn't tell anyone go that far. So, but yeah, but I'd be down to do another one of this in the future.
Yeah. Yeah. We could do another story at some point. I don't know. We'll find out if people like this or not. The 5 subscribers that I have.
Y'all better watch this. If you're subscribed to Brault, you need to watch this. You are legally obligated to.
Yeah. My channel name is CookiePig.
Well, if you have a Ralts as your
Yeah.
PFP, then we'll also keep calling you Ralts. How's that?
Yeah, I mean, y'all. Yeah, keep calling me Ralts if you want. 'Cause I really don't care what y'all call me. But
I'll call you Cookie Ralts. How's that?
Cookie Ralts. But yeah. Any plugs that y'all want to do? You'll have to send me the links to them.
if you like me and only me, because I mean, why would you not? I'm Nebula. I stream fanfiction occasionally, but I mainly work with Vocaloid and music and I'm in that category. It's really I have one new song titled Rainbow, which you all should definitely check out.
Oh yeah, it's a really good song.
I also do streams of just me chilling and making Vocaloid music. So if you're interested on how the process works, those streams are there for you when Vocaloid 5 actually wants to cooperate with me and everything. But let's not talk about that. And I also just read random really bad fan fiction that I just find on the internet. So if you're interested in what I do on my channel, well, head on over to my channel. Hit that subscribe button, and please follow all the stuff I have on it. I have a PayPal. Pay me, please. I don't have a job. But links to everything are on my channel, so you can just go there if you're ever curious. All right,
And I don't have nearly as much, so now I feel silly. But
nah, it's okay.
I mean, I'm currently a broke college student. Hopefully, when I'm done living that life, I'll do stuff, probably Pokemon related. But for right now, if you like roller coasters, follow me on Instagram, and then follow me on Twitter, where I'm like Neb. I randomly shit post from time to time.
all links are in the description below. My Twitter will also be there, and my YouTube account doesn't need to be there because that's where it's going. Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else.
I guess the chapter. I mean, I thought it was, I think it's better than I remembered it. There is still a lot of problems that I see, but
yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, if y'all liked this, leave a comment, or like it, either one. But let me know if you want me to do more of this, or continue the story, or like do another one entirely.
Be sure to smash that motherfucking like button, hit the subscribe, and be sure to turn on the post notification bell so you can get every one of CookiePig's videos.
And if you don't like one of us, then I will happily kick them out for you. Just kidding.
Snap, I hate him. Get him out of here.
All right.
Listen. With me, you have both African. You both have African American and LGBT representation.
Oh, you're right. We can't kick him. He's our only diversity check.
I
I'm a literal white boy.
I diversify the main cast.
Dang it, we can't kick you out.
That before Neb is.
But you're a man, though, so you don't have as much diversity.
CookiePig, if you're a white boy, then we can kick you out of your own podcast.
It's
just you two, but it's still going up on my channel for no reason.
Welcome to the CookiePig fanfiction live stream with your hosts, Nebula and LightDark.
So yeah, I think that's it. So like, comment, subscribe. I usually don't say that, but I'm saying that now. All the things that YouTube wants you to do, and
money.
Have a good day, y'all. Hope you enjoyed it.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Mwah.